What if I told you that some of the most popular business opportunities promising financial freedom were never designed to make you wealthy? Millions of people join these systems believing they'll escape the 9-to-5 grind, only to find themselves trapped in a cycle of recruitment, debt, and false hope. Behind the motivational speeches, social media success stories, and luxury car photos is a business model that rewards only the few at the top. To understand how this happens, we have to look at the history of multi-level marketing, or MLMs, and the patterns that keep repeating even today. The roots of MLMs trace back to the 1940s and 50s with companies like Nutrilite. The idea seemed simple and harmless. Ordinary people could sell products directly to others and earn commissions not only on their own sales but also on the sales of people they recruited. Yet this structure carried an inherent flaw: most participants could never realistically earn enough to profit. Early distributors like Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel recognized this model's potential and founded Amway in 1959. Their innovation wasn't just the products. It was the story they sold: financial independence, personal growth, and a sense of belonging. This narrative, more than the merchandise itself, became the engine of MLM's rapid expansion. By the 1970s and 80s, MLMs had perfected their formula. They promised freedom and abundance while pushing recruits to purchase starter kits, attend costly events, and buy books and tapes. Failure was framed as a mindset problem, not a structural flaw. Recruiting became the real driver of income, while sales of actual products often played a secondary role. Top performers celebrated lavish lifestyles, creating aspirational images that motivated the next wave of recruits. The psychological machinery: loyalty to one's upline, motivational speeches, and the illusion of a supportive community began to resemble a cult-like system. The breaking point came as regulators and whistleblowers exposed the truth. Throughout the 1980s, 90s, and 2000s, companies like Herbalife and Amway faced lawsuits and settlements for operating as disguised pyramid schemes. Investigations revealed that in many MLMs, over 99% of participants failed to make meaningful profits, often losing money on unsold inventory. Income claims were frequently exaggerated or fabricated. Despite these warnings, the business model survived and even thrived because its structure favored retention over transparency. The narrative was simple: keep people believing, keep them recruiting, and the few at the top would continue to profit. Instead of disappearing, MLMs adapted. They rebranded as direct selling and pivoted toward new markets, using social media as a powerful recruiting tool. Today, platforms like Instagram and TikTok amplify curated lifestyles, perfect homes, perfect families, and seemingly effortless income. Behind the glossy images, the reality is often debt, unsold inventory, and pressure to maintain the illusion of success. Many modern MLMs even profit more from selling motivational content than from actual products. The patterns remain unchanged: emotional manipulation, recruitment over sales, and a promise of financial freedom that rarely materializes. The modern landscape of MLMs offers 3 clear lessons. First, the structure, not your effort, determines success. If the system relies on endless recruitment, statistics guarantee that most participants will fail. Second, emotional manipulation is not accidental. It is central to maintaining loyalty. From guilt to love bombing to success language, psychological pressure keeps members invested. Third, financial freedom comes from scalable value creation, not promises of wealth tied to recruiting others. Real entrepreneurship builds sustainable income. MLMs build churn and dependency. So, the next time someone promises unlimited income, a supportive community, and the chance to be your own boss, pause. Ask yourself, who really benefits? Where does the money flow? MLMs sell a dream, but for most participants, that dream is largely a mirage. Awareness and critical thinking are the best defenses. If this story resonated with you, share it with others. Subscribe for more explorations of hidden systems, and remember, the smartest investment is understanding the game before you play.